well.
We're doing
I have
very well.
I have the finger locked and loaded to sort of like the gladiators, sort of like either up or down.
We'll wait and see. Confessions. We're live on Facebook as well as on the smart speaker on your PWR app and online. And all it says is confessions. Souvenirs from hotel rooms to give you a little bit of an insight. So before we go any further, let's play this.
Oh, I do like that.
It's good, isn't it? How are we? I'm going to start with Father Neil. How are you, Father Neil?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. It was lovely weather yesterday, and it was a little bit warm. And I didn't wear my patented Father Neil hat, so just caught the top of my head. So I'm glad to see that it's a little bit overcast today, so I don't shine in the night. I haven't got, and the top of my head is not like Rudolph's nose.
I like that. See, swings and roundabouts with the weather being so topsy-turvy at the moment. And Reverend Sophie, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Yes, it's been a busy but exciting week. Lots of things going on. So yes, I've had a good week.
Yeah, we've been preloaded with a celebration a little bit later on as which is very exciting. And literally all thanks to you. You didn't do the test, but you were the trainer.
I was the trainer. Yes, it's been very exciting, and there's quite a lot of pressure there.
Yeah,
quite a lot of pressure there.
I think maybe success despite the trainer.
Oh, that is just so mean.
If you don't know what we're talking about, keep listening and all will be revealed.
Yes, all will be revealed, as will our confession here this morning. Now, last week it was just the two of us, Father Neil.
Yes, that's right.
And
I felt that it went really, really well. I felt that just having male voices in the room, calm, collected, not overly prone to hysteria. Calm down, dear, calm down.
He's not collecting friends this morning, is he?
He is so playing into some stuff. I tell you what, there's some stuff going on in the background. I'm going to kill him later. All right, I'm actually going to kill him later.
Look at the grin. I love that. But it turned out, in fact, this was 2 weeks ago that this confession kind of first reared its head, and someone was like, "Oh well, we went away and we did something," and then I mentioned it here 2 weeks ago, and as people were leaving the room, they were like, "Oh, I've done that." So I'm intrigued as to whether we're going to get a universal forgiveness because everybody has done it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's have a look. We have got Anna. Thanks, Reverend Sophie, for the well wishes.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. Sending lots of love.
Lots of love. So today's confession, I'm going to paraphrase it because it is something that more than one person has come forward with since I mentioned it. But whenever you go away, whether for like a hotel stay, it might be home or abroad, a bit of a staycation, there are some items that are not fixed to the walls and they're not bolted down to the floor. And so does that make them a bit of a free gift and a memento of your time away? Whether that be a bathrobe, which has got the logo emblazoned on it, maybe the slippers, maybe back in the day, you used to get ashtrays, which had a picture of the resort in the bottom. And then, of course, you've got the more innocent, the cookies, the shampoo and the conditioner, or maybe a pint glass from a pub. Gina,
I was going to say, who's ticking off the whole list here? Right. Okay. So, have we got a name for this person that's come forward?
We do not have a name for this person because I think that it's, well, from conversations, I think most people are seeking a little bit of redemption for this one. Not necessarily even forgiveness because I'm going to do it again.
One thing I will say, don't forget, when you check into a hotel, unless you've checked in as Mr. and Mrs. Smith or Mickey Mouse, they're going to have your details. So if you are taking things such as robes and, expensive items, be warned, because you could be in a lot of trouble. However, when you're talking about cookies and bits of shampoo and conditioner, the little mini ones, they're there for your use, they're there for you to consume, and I've no problem at all with that. And even putting a couple of hot chocolates in your pocket to bring home for the kids, I've no problem with that either. But
Okay.
I do draw the line of taking a robe with a... No, you can't do that. That is unacceptable. That is theft.
Nothing with a plug on the end for Gina. No,
No.
no fans. No.
You're not going to walk out with a TV.
No,
It's like,
no.
oh, no, they haven't fixed this for the table. Bye.
No, unacceptable. Do not do that. That's wrong.
I don't know if this is Anna confessing, but in the comments, she's just put a glass, a towel, and a pillow. It's like she's got a checklist of what she needs with every time she goes away. Yoink. Okay, so Gina, there's a distinction here. Those that are to be consumed, that's fine. You can take it for use at whatever time you want.
Yes, I agree with that. But things like big items within, these robes and things, they're expensive things. How dare you take them? Mind you, my cupboard is full of glasses at home, but not for me.
Does not surprise me in any way, shape, or form.
I love that.
Gina staggering out of the nightclub 2:30 in the morning.
No, not I. It's usually hubby having one last drink from the bar, takes it up, and then thinks, "Oh, I like that glass."
Once again, Gina throwing hubby under the bus.
This seems to be a running theme on
Yeah,
confessions.
absolutely.
Reverend Sophie, we've got Anna now justifying that she accidentally still had the robe on when she left.
Right, yeah.
No.
Yeah, of course,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Don't believe you, Anna.
Reverend Sophie.
I have a confession.
Oh,
So when my husband and I first met a very, very, very long time ago, like 30 years ago, he took me out to dinner in a restaurant.
lovely.
And I don't know whether he was planning on marrying me at that point, but somewhere along the lines, he snuck a gravy boat into my handbag.
Hang on, a gravy
A
boat.
gravy boat into my handbag.
So bizarrely random and so much like your husband.
And I get home and I'm like, what on earth? He said, I thought it might be useful for the future.
Okay. As a declaration of love, a gravy boat.
The
is
declaration
unique.
of love. Here's a gravy boat.
The ring will be coming, but for now,
You get a
for now,
gravy
a gravy boat.
Here's my future commitment to you. Look, I'm housewarming already. We're
Yeah.
nesting at this early stage.
May I
gravy-
ask,
Go on,
had was it sort of like a Sunday lunch thing? You poured the gravy on. Was there still gravy in this boat hanging on the end?
I
thick
think
and
there may have
nasty?
been.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, the thing.
Because it turns into a gravy skin after a while, doesn't it?
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, so we've got glasses, robes, slippers, biscuits, water, a gravy boat.
So, are you forgiving or not? Because you've kind of thrown yourself under the bus here.
Well, I think the situation it's bigger than a yes or a no, isn't it? Really, to forgiveness or not forgiven. I mean, it does depend on the situation. Well, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, I'm trying to make excuses here. It really does not depend on the situation. Definitely no stealing from hotels in any way, shape, or form is really bad. So I am going to ask for forgiveness for myself and for my husband.
So asking for it, so not forgiving. Right. Anna with a hint or tip under your coat. I love the comments coming in on Facebook here. Father Neil.
I agree completely with Gina. I think it's nuanced. I think that if they're there for your particular consumption, although you do go to some of the bargain hotels at the moment and they've got rid of the mini shampoos and stuff, and they've put them in dispensers on the walls now so that
That's
you can't
right.
actually take them away. But no, I'm absolutely with Gina, but I have a confession.
Oh,
You've got one too.
Yeah. I've got no problem with you taking sort of like the little pad that on the pencil that they put on the desk for your personal, and the mint that's on your pillow, and sort of like the little bottles of shampoo and stuff. And I've never taken anything bigger. But a while ago, I was working in academia, and I used to have to go off to these conferences in posh hotels that I could never afford myself. And my daughters were young, and I used to come back with all of these things. And I'd been in Florida, and I'd been in Seattle, and I'd been in Venice, and I'd been in New York, and various places. And the only souvenirs I would bring them back were the free things from the hotel. I never actually bought them any gifts from my foreign trips. All they got were freebies from the hotel because I was so tight that I wouldn't even buy them an I Heart New York t-shirt when I was in New York. Instead, they just got sort of like a pad and a pen from the hotel that I was staying in.
I love the fact that you are the epitome of my father went to New York and all I got was this stupid notepad.
Yeah. It's true. So, forgiven if you are if you're just taking the small things. Don't sweat the small things. But yeah, Anna, I think you and I are going to have to sit down and have a conversation, dear heart. If you're leaving the hotel naked apart from a robe with half the contents of the hotel then shoved underneath that robe, yeah.
No.
Well, okay. If you've just joined us, we're looking at a confession here from more than one person. It's become very apparent. Of those that are taking souvenirs at will from wherever, whether that's a lovely pint glass, whether that's from the hotel. We've had the distinction now between robes and fixtures and the biscuits and the consumables.
Yeah, see, pint glasses are reusable. They're supposed to. Then it's not your personal pint glass, Gina's husband. It's supposed to go back to the bar, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I have stopped all this palaver now because the cupboard's full, so we're not having any more. So it won't
you've not
happen
stopped
again.
it because it's wrong. It's just
No.
you just stopped it because there's a storage issue. So
It is wrong as well. It is totally wrong, and I'm not.
No. I think you're complicit in that sin there.
Reverend Sophie.
I was just going to say that that there are you can go to some places where they deliberately give you glasses with their logo and so on and so forth, deliberately because they know you're going to take them away with them.
Well, this
It's
is
good advertising.
This is the point that I was literally just
not
about
if it's
to
in
make.
the back of Gina's cupboard. It's
And-
not. I mean, nobody sees it then.
Oh, I don't know. Gina's partial to a
and
bit
if
of
you
a
go
barbecue.
to an ale or beer festival,
Yeah.
they literally are giving them away to people.
And that this is the distinction
part of
which
the ticket.
I'm going to make. The reason why you add your logo to robes and to slippers and to glasses and to whatnot is for marketing. And these places have marketing budgets. So actually, are you part of their marketing plan? Are you doing them a favour by bringing these items outside of the bar, restaurant, hotel? And actually, you doing them a favour?
Or Anna,
No.
are they marking the symbol on it so that they can see when you walk out the building that you're stealing one of their robes? Anna.
So, and I know my fair share of people outside of this room who have also taken items from other places. And what I like about it, though, is that you then get reminded of those memories of the wonderful time that you had away.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm actually inclined.
Hold on for a
You're
second.
not.
Well, Father Neil did.
Yeah.
I'm going to forgive.
Yay!
Wow, it's a four-way forgiveness.
There's
I'm
it.
not forgiving.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
you know,
forgiving.
Gina's not
It's a
forgiving.
50-50.
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah, which means it comes down to you at home. What's it going to be? Are we going to have the Hallelujah chorus? Or are we going to have the dun-dun-duns where we need to make amends like Reverend Sophie's going to be doing?
Anna doesn't get a vote. Anna's morally bankrupt at this point. So she's not. We're not going to take. She's Anna's been dismissed like the act in Eurovision. She's been too naughty behind the scenes to participate.
What I do love is that Anna's been commenting on Facebook for the whole thing. She hasn't actually given an answer to the question of do you forgive or not. What she does say though is don't be fooled. Gina's not as innocent as she looks.
Oh, I
No.
am. And I'm going to say one other thing before we go off this, because I'm sure people are going to be watching this back. From after I sort of said, this is wrong, you can't take any more glasses. Recently, we have been somewhere and Cliff said, oh, this is a lovely glass. So he went up to the owner and said, how much is it to buy this glass, please? And the owner said, if you put a donation into our charity box, you can take it.
Oh,
Brilliant.
that is a good
Brilliant.
shout. Love
That's
that.
personal growth.
Yeah.
That is
There you go.
woohoo. Yeah.
We'll give that a cheer. Maria Sky, regular contributor to Confessions.
Indeed.
That's what the cameras are for. It was a 50-50 split. Not forgiven.
Yes, the right choice this morning. Thank you, Maria. We can trust Maria from going forward. We can't trust Anna because she's going to be lifting anything that she gets her hands on there.
You're just saying that because you're sore, because she said you weren't as innocent.
I tell you what, though, I know that Anna's morally bankrupt, but she has now said that she forgives, which means we're back to a hung vote. So you've got to
Keep commenting,
You've got to
guys.
keep commenting. Let us know, and then we'll have a little recap by the end of the show. On Sunday, we're going to be alive and kicking.
We
We
are.
are going to be alive and kicking, yes, and we're going to be talking all about seeds this Sunday. The parable of the mustard seed, the seeds that grew by themselves. It's a time of year when the grass is busy growing, and so we're using agricultural themes to explore the kingdom of God.
Oh, love that.
Fantastic. I like a good bit of planting.
Yeah, that'll be Sunday, 8 a.m. And Gina, it's a gardening kind of theme today.
Yeah, it is National Pick Your Weeds Day today. So if you've got any weeds in your garden, come on, get out there. Let's get them up. And Tom's got details there right in front of him. I can see he's doing the job right now.
I just know that you don't, so I'm doing it now.
If you need some help in your garden, Tom's got a number for you.
Edges to Hedges can help you out. 07377 154670. That's 07377 154670. He'll be able to sort you out. Joe Bowling, he's taken a rope from a hotel. He forgives. Can't wait for a like. I'm going to hold back on the Hallelujah chorus for now.
Yes.
We'll have a look a little bit later on. Thank you so much for commenting. We've got your unscrambled letters on the way. We've got celebrations on the way, of which Reverend Sophie is also celebrating. Do you have any what's-ons on the way?
Oh, do we have any what's-ons, Father Neil? I'm just trying to think. Well, we've got the pilgrimage coming up.
Yeah.
That's at the end of July, which is between the 29th of July to the 2nd of August. Anybody between the age of 11 and 17 is welcome to join us on that pilgrimage. It's £80 for the whole week. So that's 4 nights away in the Bunk Barns in St David's, and we're going to be exploring the coastal path all the way around St David's and doing some fun activities. And Father Neil and I will be there. We will be there.
Amazing.
We will be playing Zits.
We will be playing Zips.
Oh,
We
love
played this at the
that
county
game.
show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
What a game that is. We've got more what's-ons for you with the Great Wedlock Farm and Deer Park. Traffic and travel update with Link Taxis. Alive and kicking. Father Neil, Reverend Sophie, thank you so much for your time here this morning.
No worries.
God bless.
The Breakfast Show with Gina and Tom. Weekdays 6 till 10 a.m. on Pure West